Hi everybody, it's Jeff Brown, and what you're about to see is a recording of a great event that we had to benefit the State Theater. But we still need your help. So please, while you're watching this, while you're enjoying the performances, consider a donation to the State Theater so that we can keep giving you wonderful memories and wonderful performances for years to come. Thanks in advance. Good evening, everybody. I am so happy to be here in the State Theater, where we all should be at this point, for a great evening of entertainment. We're all in this together to benefit the State Theater. I'm Jeff Brown. I'm your host. I am socially distanced from my outstanding crew over here, and I just got a COVID test today, so I am safe. We're all safe. We're all happy, and we're all ready for a terrific concert tonight. I want to tell you a little bit about the State Theater. First of all, when I got here in 1988, I didn't know anybody, and I had to be here for a couple of weeks without my family. So the first night I spent in State College, I spent it here in the State Theater. I watched Die Hard. It was a great movie. I liked it so much, I watched it again the next night, and the next night, and the next night. 6 straight nights I was in the State Theater watching Die Hard. That was my introduction. Actually, it wasn't. When I was in a competition play, when I was in 9th grade in high school, we stayed at the little motel there across from where Arby's used to be, and we came down to the State Theater that night and watched the movie version of Tommy in the State Theater. So when I got here for my job in 1988, there was one friend waiting for me, and that's this building. And since then, it has housed so many different things. I've done Fiddler on the Roof here. I've done Little Shop of Horrors. I've done Scrooge. There's tons of other plays I wasn't in, but we've entertained audiences here. I first fell in love with Delbert McClinton right up there in the balcony when he was here. And when you think about the concerts and the plays and the speakers and the comedians and the movies and live from the Met and everything that they've done for the State Theater, they've been a tremendous addition. And we certainly want to thank some of the folks who were involved with that as well. Mike Negra and Wanda White. Mike Desmond, and of course our favorite, they call him Dr. Love, Roy Love. They got together and they decided that they weren't going to let this thing die. And thank goodness they didn't, because it has been such a backbone of the community and the community arts. And that's why we're here tonight, is because we want to make sure we keep them going. All the money that you donate tonight, and you'll see all the Venmo stuff and all that down on the bottom of the screen throughout the evening, all the money we raise is going to the State Theater to help offset their losses. So if you can give, please give. Now think about it for a second. You always come to these, correct? Every year, and that's what we're featuring tonight, is music from all the different years. I personally, this will be my 8th show out of 10 that I've had the honor to MC. So you come here, you buy your tickets, what are they, 50 bucks, 100 bucks, something like that. And that doesn't cost babysitters. We're not talking about going out, the drinks, what have you. So there's lots of money that you're saving tonight. I hope that you turn that back into donations for the State Theater, because this really is going to be something special. And I'll give you just a little tease. I don't like to look at the music that's going to be beforehand. I look at it right before we go on stage. I look tonight, the grand finale is going to be totally off the hook. I mean, going to knock your hat in the creek, whatever phrase you use. It's going to be phenomenal. So watch the whole thing, but especially wait for that grand finale. Wow, what a lineup we have for you tonight, and they'll all be on stage to perform that. But first of all, first concert we did, Women of Rock. And here I'm glad to introduce Hannah Bingham with a couple of songs from that Women of Rock show.
Just before our love got lost, you said, I'm as constant as a northern star. You said, constantly a darkness, where's that at? If you want me, I'll be in the bar, on the back of a cartoon coaster, blue TV screen light. I drew a map of Canada, oh Canada. face sketched on it twice. You're in my blood like holy wine. You taste so bitter and you taste so sweet. Yes, I could drink a case of you, and I would still be on my feet. I'd still be on my feet. Box of paint, frightened by the devil, and I'm drawn to those ones that ain't afraid. Remember that time you told me love was touching souls, and surely you touched mine. But part of you pours out of me in these lines from time to time. You're in my blood like holy wine. You taste so bitter and you taste so sweet. Yes, I could drink a case of you, darling, and I would still be on my feet. I'd still be on my feet. And your deeds. She said, go to him, stay with him if you can, but be prepared to bleed. You're in my blood like holy wine. You taste so bitter and you taste so sweet. Yeah, I could drink a case of you, darling, and I would still be on my feet. I would still be on my feet. I'd still be on my feet. I'd still be on my feet. Looking out in the morning rain, used to feel so uninspired. And when I knew I had to face another day, Lord, it made me feel so tired. For the day I met you, life was so unkind. You're the key to my peace of mind. You make me feel, you make me feel, you make me feel like a natural woman. When my soul was in the lost and found, you came along to claim it. I didn't know just what was wrong with me till your kiss helped me name it. I'm no longer doubtful what I'm working for. If I can make you happy, I don't need to do more. 'Cause you make me feel, you make me feel, you make me feel like a natural woman. Oh, baby, what you done to me make me feel so good inside. close to you, you make me feel so alive. You make me feel. You make me feel. You make me feel like a natural woman. 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 You make me feel. You make me feel. You make me feel like a natural woman.
Hannah Bingham, everyone. Wow. Great way to start the show. First of all, with a Joni Mitchell tune, and it's called A Case of You. And the interesting part about that, Joni wrote it, and she told an interviewer that she doesn't think that men, songwriters, are very honest when they write breakup songs. So she wanted to write a breakup song that was honest, that gave both sides of it. And if you listen to the lyrics there, A Case of You, incredible song, well performed by Hannah Bingham, so thank you. And of course, Natural Woman from Carole King. Interesting thing about that, you know, she wrote all of the stuff with Jerry Goffin, and one day they were leaving the Brill Building in downtown New York City, and they were going to go to lunch. And as they were leaving, a guy by the name of Jerry Wexler drove by in a cab, and he rolled down the window and said, "Write a song called Natural Woman," because he thought that would be a great title for a song. And the rest, as they say, is history. So we are off and running here with We're In This Together. And after all, we are in this together to benefit the great State Theater. And we want to thank our sponsors who have stepped up very, very nicely for us. State Theater Board of Directors, Nittany Valley Chiropractic, KCF Technologies, Woods Levin Wealth Management Group, the Stephen Bodner team at REMAX Center Realty, and O.J. Johnston and Monica Wright. I love me some O.J. and Monica. So thank you all very much for doing that. And thank you all. We're starting to get the donations in. You can see at the bottom of the screen where you can write in and get your donations in. This is going to be a really, really special night. And we're going to keep it going with a local legend. They don't get any better than Tommy Wareham, let me tell you. I love to go Friday nights, love to go to the Ale House, and you can sit there, Tommy plays on the piano, you sing, you eat great food. No better way to spend a Friday night. But you're going to spend a great Saturday night, because Tommy's up next, featuring Dear Prudence and Day Tripper from The Beatles Show. Enjoy.
Dear Prudence, won't you come out to play? Dear Prudence, greet the brand new day.
Wow, Tommy Wareham, the incomparable one. Wow, good stuff. Tommy's always great, you know, and he played Day Tripper and in Dear Prudence. Now, Dear Prudence was written by John Lennon for Mia Farrow's sister, because she went with them to see the Maharishi Yogi, and she really had a day tripper, actually kind of a couple of months tripper. And everybody was worried about her, and so John wrote that song to cheer her up. And years later, he had written the lyrics all down on a napkin, sold for $19,500, the original lyrics for Dear Prudence. We're all in this together. It's a benefit to State Theater to get this place back up and running and filled with people. I'm telling you, as someone who has stood on this stage, there is nothing better than the energy that is generated by all of you folks when you're all in this place together. It's mind-boggling. I can't imagine how much more fun it is for the people who are actually performing the songs. But it's great, and I can't wait till we all get together and get to do it again as soon as possible. Now, coming up, wow, another legend, another legend. This is a guy, first time I saw him, my jaw dropped. And this is going to be a whole night of jaw droppers for me. But he's the first one up here, Eric Ian Farmer. Wow. The first time I heard him, I just stood there. I couldn't speak. I couldn't move. I just had to hear what he was singing about. And from the Shelter from the Storm show that we had, he's going to be playing The Man in Me by Bob Dylan. Eric Ian Farmer.
As for compensation, there's little that he would ask. Take a woman like you to get through to the man in me. Storm clouds are raging all around my door. I think to myself, I might not make it anymore. A woman like your kind to find the man in me. But oh, what a wonderful feeling just to know that you are near. Sets my heart a-reeling from my toes up to my ears. The man in me will hide sometimes to keep from being seen. And that's just 'cause he doesn't wanna turn into some machine. Take a woman like you to get through to the man in me. What a wonderful feeling just to know that you are near. Sets my heart a-reeling from my toes up to my ears. The man in me will hide sometimes to keep from being seen. And that's just 'cause he doesn't wanna turn into some machine. Take a woman like you to get through to the man in me. Take a woman like your kind to find the man in me. Take a woman like you to get through to the man in me.
Wow, jaw-dropping. What did I say, huh? Eric Ian Farmer, phenomenal job with The Man in Me from Bob Dylan from the Shelter from the Storm show that we did here at the State Theater. This is a very important night because we want to help the State Theater. The doors have basically been locked. They haven't had patrons in here, and they still have bills to pay. So we really want to help them out tonight with all of your donations if you can afford anything. $5, what the heck? All the people watching right now, $5 would be wonderful, but we'd like to have more, obviously. So please help us get to our goal tonight to help out the State Theater and make sure that she is ready for us when we're ready to come back in and have some fun. By the way, a thanks to the wonderful crew for providing the Mountain Dew for me. That was great. My doctor isn't really happy with you guys, but I am, so thank you very much for that. Now, next up, I'm talking jaw droppers. All right, first time I saw Ted and the Hi-Fis, I didn't know what to expect. Love the name, but I didn't know what to expect. And again, I'm standing right over in this corner going, oh my God, they're incredible. And they're up next for you as we continue to raise money for the State Theater with We're All in This Together. Watch.
She would never say where she came from. Yesterday don't matter if it's gone. While the sun is bright or in the darkest night, no one knows. She comes and goes. She'll tell you it's the only way to be. She just can't be chained to a life where nothing's gained and nothing's lost at such a cost. Your dreams before they slip away. Dying all the time. Lose your dreams and you will lose your mind. Ain't life unkind?
you don't know, don't be afraid. Just listen to me and do what I say. Don't move your head, don't move your hands, don't move your lips. Just kinda shake your hips and do the hip shake, baby. Do the hip shake, baby. Shake your hip, baby. Shake your hip, baby. Well, lady,
We're all in this together indeed. How about that from Ted and the High Pies? Woo! Very nicely done. Ted and the High Pies, if you don't know them, and I don't know how you haven't heard from them by now, but Ted McCloskey, Molly Countermine, Renee Witzke, and Daryl Branford. Just phenomenal. When we all get back together again, if you see a place that's got Ted and the High Pies playing that night, by golly, go see them. You'll love them. Also, we're all in this together for the State Theater. We're raising money tonight to keep the State Theater going, and we can really use your help. You've probably seen all the little crawls down on the bottom, the different ways that you can get it. And if you're listening on your phone, you can use Venmo and PayPal and all that other stuff that I don't understand any about. But you can use them, you know how to, so please use them so we can hit our goal. This is going to be a really exciting evening. We have not even scratched the surface of everything you're going to get to see tonight. So please keep tuning in as long as possible. And like I said before, that grand finale, ouch, gonna be great. Next up, if you love the Dead, we had the Music Never Stops show. This is Kevin Briggs and Jeremy Frank doing a couple of Dead songs for you. Enjoy.
I lit out from Reno, I was trailed by 7 hounds. Didn't get to sleep last night till the morning came around. Set out running, but I take my time. Friend of a devil is a friend of mine. I get home before daylight, just might get some sleep tonight. Oh, I ran down to the levee, but the devil caught me there. Took my $20 bill and he vanished in the air. Set out running, but I take my time. Friend of a devil is a friend of mine. I get home before daylight, just might get some sleep tonight. Well, I ran down to the back door, loaned me a $20 bill. Spent the night in Utah, came up in the hills. Set out running, but I take my time. Friend of a devil is a friend of mine. I get home before daylight, just might get some sleep tonight. Well, I got two reasons why I cry away each lonely night. The first one's named Sweet Anne-Marie, she's my heart's delight. The second one is Prison Baby, sheriff's on my trail. And if he catches up with me, I'll spend my life in jail. Got a wife in Chino, got one in Cherokee. First one said she's got my child, it don't look like me. Said I'll run but I take my time, friend of the devil is a friend of mine. If I get home before daylight, just might get some sleep tonight. I was on and running. Wonder if you care. Whoa, I had a run around in a rundown. Ran around the corner, runs back into a tree. Dress myself in green, went down to the sea. I try to see what's going down, try to read between the lines. I had a feeling I was falling. You were calling after me. I was on and running, but not a drop on me. Test me, why don't you arrest me? Throw me into a jailhouse till the sun comes down. Oh, I had to move, really had to move. That's why if you please, I'm on my bending knees. Bertha, don't you come around here anymore. Oh, anymore. Oh, anymore. Oh, anymore.
Wow, wow, wow. Kevin Briggs, Jeremy Frank from the Grateful Dead show that we had here at the State Theater. And, you know, I'm sitting here tonight looking around and, you know, used to see faces coming back at me and all that. And I think about one of my favorite Traffic songs, Empty Pages, from the John Barleycorn Must Die album. And I'm going to change that a little bit. And instead of empty pages, it's going to be empty stages tonight, because there's been a lot of them all around, and the State Theater is one of them. And I want you to take a second and just think back at all the good times you have had in this building. Just the phenomenal shows, whether it be music shows or comedy shows or theatrical performances, films, you name it. This has been such a source of great entertainment for our community, and that's why we're here tonight. We are raising money to help offset some costs for the State Theater, and we thank you so much for doing that. You've been busting those donation places, and I want to remind you too, in addition to everything else, you can go to the State Theater website, statetheater.org, and you can donate there as well. So please, keep them coming. We're trying to get as much as we possibly can. Something else, before we go any further, I just want to take a moment and stop and think about three men who were so instrumental in this musical community. And I know I've said it a lot throughout the years when I'm up here on stage, about how fortunate we are to have this much local talent in one place. And it's not like we're in Philadelphia, New York, Chicago, or whatever. You expect to have tons of talent there. But in State College, PA, and we're illustrating it tonight for you, right before your very eyes, we have incredible talent playing here in State College, and we want to get them back up on stage. But tonight, I'm going to stop for just a moment and recognize three guys who are no longer with us. Arthur Goldstein passed away 1 year ago today. And it wasn't soon afterward that Mark Ross left us, and Kenny Foltz also is no longer with us. And all three of them are on this stage playing their hearts out and just amazing us with their talent. So just take a moment to pause and think about those guys too, because they were really good guys who loved their communities and would do anything we asked, just like these shows. They jumped at the chance to do these shows. Thank you. Now, speaking of Mark Ross, Miss Melanie and the Valley Rats, and before that, Queen Bee, and then all the other bands he was in, Mark Ross amazed me because I would watch Mark Ross play, and it was like the music was coming up through his feet and just like coming out of him. He wasn't playing this, like the guitar was playing him. He wasn't playing the guitar. And talk about jaw-dropping again. Jaw-dropping, indeed. And Mark is no longer with us, but Miss Melanie is. And we have 3 songs for you as we continue. We're all in this together. Enjoy.
You say you mean good for me, but you don't do it. You say you have a plan, but you just don't go through with it. You say you know the way to go, and I should follow. But all of your empty promises leave me hollow. And oh, how do I trust you? How do I love you when you lied to me repeatedly? And oh, how do I have faith in you when you just don't come through like you said you could? Oh, 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 say can you see? You say that I'm wrong for stating my opinion to you. You say that I'm wrong and there'll be quiet consequences too. But I know my rights, babe. There'll be no law abridging the freedom of my speech or the right for me to petition for the remedy of grievances. And I wanna trust you. I wanna love you, yeah. But you lied to me repeatedly. Jose, can you see? I want fresh foods, clean water, and that I don't see. I want the feeling of being safe on my streets. I want my children to be smarter than me. I want to feel, I want to feel, I want to feel free, for real, y'all. I'm just telling you so you know. I wanna have faith in you. I really feel that you keep lying to me, and it hurts. I believe you owe it to me. Give it to me like you said you could. Oh, say, can you see? Oh, say, can you see? Say, can you see? By the dawn's early light. Ain't no use to get you loose. I wouldn't last a day. Ain't no use to get you loose. I guess I'm here to stay. I could think of 1,000 reasons for me to leave you, but I know if I ever walk out the door, I wouldn't know what to do. Ain't no use to cut you loose. I wouldn't last a day. Ain't no use to cut you loose. I guess I'm here to stay. If I met him where you found me, I'll shackle to your love. Set me free, set me free, set me free, set me free, set me free now. Ain't no use, ain't no use. Ain't no use, ain't no use. Ain't no use, ain't no use. If I'm in where you want me, I'm shackled to your love. Set me free, set me free, set me free, set me free, set me free now. If I'm in where you want me, I'm shackled to your love. Set me free, set me free, set me free, set me free, set me free. Going out of my mind. set me free now. If I met him where you want me, I'll shackle to you there. Set me free, set me free, set me free, set me free, set me free.
Thanks, Miss Melanie. Weren't they awesome? Hi, I'm Beth Yoder. I'm the president of the board of the State Theater. Thank you for tuning in to our event this evening. We've been working hard since our last big event in the building. You may have noticed that we revamped our website. Our programming director is staying busy talking to agents and artists about rescheduling events and staying informed about the latest guidelines on indoor gatherings. We're in a tough spot though, since we're not able to host large events. We need to continue to maintain our historic building without the regular revenue. Our limited staff is doing much more with much less, and we need your help. It's going to be a while before we can safely host large-scale events that we all enjoy. We are committed to opening with vigor, and we're well situated to do so with your help. Any donation, large or small, helps us. Thank you to those of you who have already donated, and a huge thank you to our sponsors tonight and the local artists for making tonight's event possible. If you'd like to make a donation, please check out our website and that giant donate button. Up next are two of the State Theater's best friends and supporters, Richard Sleigh and Andy Tolins, performing music from Van Morrison's catalog. Thanks again for watching tonight. We look forward to welcoming you back in our building in person when the time is right.
All right, well, I just want to say a couple things. One is State Theater is a great asset to our communities, and we're proud to support it. Richard Sleigh and myself. We were asked by Jason McIntyre to contribute some Van Morrison songs, and we picked Tupelo Honey, and I played the song many times, and so has Richard, but the lyrics are a little inscrutable, and I thought about it, and there's some imagery in the verses. I'm going to take all the tea in China, put it in a big brown bag for me, sail the 7 oceans and drop it in the deep blue sea. I thought that sort of referred to the Boston Tea Party. And later, the next verse says, men of insight, men of granite, knights in armor bent on chivalry. I thought that sort of referred to Mount Rushmore. The other thing that has all these links of American imagery is that Tupelo, Mississippi is where Elvis was born. So I think this is a little homage by Van to his love for America and American music. That's my take on it. Could be wrong. Anyway.
You can go and take all the tea there is in China. Wrap it up in a big brown bag for me. Sail right round all the 7 oceans. Drop it right smack dab in the middle of the deep blue sea. She's as sweet as Tupelo honey. She's an angel of the first degree. She's as sweet as Tupelo honey, just like the honey from the bee. stop us on the road to freedom. You can't stop us 'cause our eyes can see. Men of insight, men of granite, knights in armor intent on chivalry. She's a sweet Tupelo honey. She's an angel of the first degree. She's a sweet Tupelo honey, just like the honey from the bee. She's a sweet Tupelo honey. She's an angel of the first degree. She's as sweet as Tupelo honey, just like the honey from the bee.
When I find someone new, my heart grows cold and thinks of you. No one can take your place, darling, in my embrace. I'll never be free. When my lips burn with desire, it's only your kiss puts out the fire. And though I try and try, no one can satisfy the longing in me. I'll never be free from that smile so tender, sweet surrender in your eyes. How can I be free when I still remember how you thrill me with a sigh? And there's a chain round my heart, it still remains when we're apart. Each kiss I gave to you made me a slave to you. I'll never be free.
I'll never be free from that smile so tender, sweet surrender in your eyes. Oh, how can I be free when I still remember how you thrill me with a sigh? And there's a chain round my heart, still remains when we're apart. Each kiss I gave to you made me a slave to you. I'll never be free. I'll never be free. You took the lock and threw away the key. Put the lockdown on my heart now. I'm doing 99 to life. Each kiss I gave to you made me a slave to you. I'll never be free.
Welcome back, everybody. Oh, if you weren't tapping every single toe you have to that, well, there's something wrong. You need to go get checked out by urgent care or something like that. Speaking of musical legends, Andy Tolins, Richard Sleigh, they don't make them like that anymore. Phenomenal. And of course, from the bright side of the road, Van Morrison tribute that we had here at the State Theater. This is called We're All in This Together, and we're benefiting the State Theater, and yowza, some of you are benefiting the State Theater big time. We had a $400 donation. We just got another $500 donation. We are steaming toward that goal, but we still need your help. So there's all that stuff crawling on the bottom that I don't understand, but you use it because you do. But also, you can go to statetheater.org, statetheater.org, and you can donate that way as well. It's really, really easy. We still have phenomenal groups coming up for you, and a grand finale that I have wanted to hear for years. And we're going to have it tonight. I can't wait. But before we get to that, we want to thank all of our show sponsors tonight. Of course, the State Theater Board of Directors, Nittany Valley Chiropractic, KCF Technologies, Woods Levin Wealth Management Group, the Stephen Bodner Group of Remax Center Realty, and of course, two of the most wonderful people in the world, O.J. Johnston and Monica Wright. Thank you so much for getting us off on the right foot and getting us closer and closer and closer. I just keep looking over there and seeing those totals roll up. So please, if you can help, $5 is great, $10 is great, whatever you move to do, let us out so we keep the State Theater up and running and ready when you're all ready to return. Now, coming up next, I've been talking about jaw droppers all night. When I saw them perform for the first time, again, I couldn't move. I just couldn't move. I assumed they were from out of town because they were so good, but it's not the case. They're right here, they're homegrown, and everybody absolutely loves them. Please welcome Pure Cane Sugar.
Never saw a woman look finer.
raised by the praise of a fan who said I upset her. Any girl in the world could have easily known me better. She said, you're strange, don't change, and I let her. Is it strange I should change? I can't change, I won't change. I don't know.
What I tell you, they're incredible. Pure cane sugar. Now, you know Kate and you know Natty Lou, but you may not know Bob Hart, who was doing the vocals and the bass, and Daryl Branford on drums, and Brian Cleary, vocals and lead guitar. And Brian did some damn fine work with Miss Melanie a little earlier on in the show as well. And together they are pure cane sugar, and they are just pure perfection. Absolutely. Now, we're winding down here. We're getting close to 9 o'clock. We've got a couple of more acts for you. And the grand finale is the last act. And the grand finale is going to totally blow you away. I can't wait. I've been sitting on the edge of my seat all night waiting for this grand finale. But we still need your help. Still haven't made the goal yet. We're getting closer all the time, but we still haven't made that goal yet. So if you can donate whatever you can afford. I know time is tough for everybody right now. And we're trying to keep the State Theater running because they haven't been able to have any large acts in here, things like that, in order to fill the place and pay the bills and make the necessary renovations and fix-ups and things like that to keep it running. So that's why we're here tonight, to benefit the State Theater so we can keep providing all the wonderful memories that you and I have had over the years here at the State Theater with concerts like this. So again, check out the methods of payment at the bottom of the screen. Also go to statetheater.org and you can donate there. Like I said, time's running out, and I really want to get to this goal, okay? So if you can help out, please do. Now, I'm going to get to a whole lot of thank yous here before the grand finale, but there is one person I want to thank right now, Jason McIntyre. Jason McIntyre kind of took on this whole project years ago, and with the help of a whole lot of people who you're going to hear about in a few minutes, has really shouldered this and really made it work. It's been his baby, and we can't thank Jason enough. Jason, phew, well done. So let's take a listen to Lamont. Walls from Lamont. What a great song. One of my favorite Tom Petty songs, and one of the ones that Tom wanted back. He wrote it for a movie, She's the One, back in 1996, and he didn't really like it at the time, but it grew on him, and then when he asked the producers to give it back to him, they wouldn't give it back to him. So he said that's the one that kind of got away. Lamont, what a group. Oh man, if you don't have their CDs, you haven't downloaded their stuff, great. Jason McIntyre, we love you. Vocals and guitar, Dan Collins, vocals, fiddle, audio, and video. Junior Tutwiler on electric guitar, Corey Drake on bass, the Reverend James Horton on the Wurlitzer, and Jack Lawson on drums. Okay, we've got the grand finale coming up. I seem to have taken on over the years the role of money asker-er, and so I'm going to do it again. We are so close to reaching our goal of $20,000. We're just a little bit over $19,000. We are so close. And so I really need your help. A big push. We've got one big grand finale coming up for you yet. Let's have a big grand finale as far as donating some money to help the State Theater and help them keep the place going until we can get back in and fill it and have ourselves a great time again. So please, if you can help, now's the time to do it. We've only got the grand finale left. While you're thinking about that, there's lots of people I want to thank. First of all, our production manager and our producer, Dave DeFilippis. You can't see him, but he's here, I guarantee it. And also Adam McMillan has been doing it all night long. Nicely done. Also Ben Wentz, taking care of business. Good job. Dave also set up the camera. Now, it hasn't been a whole lot for him to do there because it's just pointing at my mug all night. But everybody involved with the production, the stage crew, we want to thank David Staub for being here. Phenomenal photographer. And Videon, the technology, wow. You guys have been commenting all night about how great it sounds, how great it looks. Thanks to Videon for doing that for us as well. But now we have reached the grand finale. This is where we take everybody and put them all together again. I'm going to read this down. Daryl Branford on drums, Bob Hart on bass, Jason McIntyre, vocals and acoustic guitar, Dan Collins on vocals and fiddle, Kate Toohey on vocals, Ted McCloskey on guitar, Hannah Bingman on vocals and banjo, Molly Countermine, Eric Enan Farmer, and Natalie Race on vocals. Again, thank you all so much, and please keep those donations coming in. We want to hit this goal, and we were so stinking close. Help us if you can, please. But in the meantime, enjoy the last go-round. Thank you. We love you, and thank you, State Theater, for all the memories.
Well, my friend, I see your face so clear. A little bit tired, a little worn through the years. You sound nervous, you seem alone. I hardly recognize your voice on the telephone.
In between, I remember just before we wound up broken down. We drive out to the edge of the highway, follow that lonesome dead end roadside. We're all in this thing together, walking the line between faith and fear. This life don't last forever. When you cry, taste the salt in your tears. Well, my friend, let's put this thing together and walk the path with worn out feet a trial. 'Cause if you want it, oh, we could go home forever. Give up your jaded ways, spell your name to God. We're all in this thing together, walking the line between faith and fear. This life don't last forever.
endless issues to grace our feet.